Hi everyone, it's Milda here again from Relax My Cat channel, and today I want to tell you all about how you can tell whether your cat is in pain. It can be extremely challenging sometimes to know whether your cat is in pain or not. That is because they have learned to hide it so well. It stems from their origins and their basic survival skills, because in the wild, an injured animal is an animal that is vulnerable to attack. However, there are certain signs that certainly say that a cat is in pain. So let's look at them. One thing that you might notice about a cat being in pain is that you don't notice them anymore. Cats in pain tend to hide and move around less, so their mobility might decrease as well. If you see that your cat is struggling to go up and down the stairs if previously they were very active, then perhaps it is a sign that they are in pain. You might see a change in your cat's grooming habits, as they might clean themselves a lot less now because it might be painful for them to contort themselves in all those difficult yoga positions. A cat that stopped using the litter box could be a cat that is in pain. For cats to climb that extra 4.5 inches could be extremely painful, so they might just go to the bathroom outside the litter box. As well as that, pain can lead to slowed motility of intestines, and that in itself can lead to constipation. Also look for signs such as loss of appetite, because a cat in pain can drink and eat a lot less, and excessive sleeping or sleeping only in one position. Changes in localization or general changes of personality. Say, for example, if your cat is a lot more irritable or cranky, especially if you touch certain areas where it might be painful for her. Remember, when you go to the vet, they will often rely on your observations, because only you know what is normal for your cat, whereas the vet does not know your cat as well as you do. So just be observant. Don't ever give cats human painkillers. Cats metabolize drugs in a different way to all other species. So unless the painkillers are given at the proper intervals and at the proper dose, they can be toxic to cats. And this is especially true with ibuprofen, which is a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory painkiller, which can be deadly to cats. There were actually some instances where people have killed their cats, obviously accidentally, by self-prescribing their medication. So it is very important that you don't do that unless you are instructed by your vet to give your cat medication. Well, some pain is related to pain or injury that can be easily treated and resolved. In older cats, pain tends to relate to conditions such as arthritis, which causes chronic pain. There was a study at Texas A&M University that looked at cats that were brought into vet for many different reasons but pain. And it showed that 90% of those cats over the age of 10 had x-ray evidence of painful arthritis. So they were in pain, but their owners didn't know anything about it. However, when you know what to look for, it is much easier to see it. Signs of chronic pain are almost exclusively behavioral in nature, so it is important to monitor your cat's behavior very closely. Pain can have many different causes, such as operation, wound inflammation, infection, many different things, but the general rule of thumb is, think about it, if it would be painful for you, it is painful for your cat, and no animal should suffer in silence. So the first step is to identify the pain and then to contact your veterinarian. And this is it, guys. So thank you for watching, and I do hope that you have found this helpful. If you have any comments, questions, maybe suggestions on what you would like me to talk about next, please comment. Don't forget to subscribe, as we are very close to 100,000 subscribers, so your sub would mean everything. And I will see all of you here next week. Bye! Cats have pheromone glands in their chin, nose and eyes, so when a cat headbutts you or headbutts you, it means that rather than marking you as her territory or claiming you as her possession, she is marking you as a safe